And just like that, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back into our, I want to say, third race today. Yeah, this game gonna be good. This gonna be a good game. This gonna be a good game. Case in point, that JonTron video by Mara over on that side pretty much says it all. And on that note, we'll say a little bit extra here because we actually have a special guest with us today. And let me get that music going back on in the background. But ladies and gentlemen, joining me online to co-commentate the next two casts, Mr. Vendrith, your San Diego Chargers here in the league. How you doing today, sir?
I am doing pretty good, I have to say.
Awesome. Like I said, thank you very much for joining us here between an interconference matchup for that matter. It took me a second to realize Indianapolis is the Thefatshuffler's team of choice here that he's representing. So you got your Indianapolis Colts on the left, Thefatshuffler, one of last year's contestants. And one of this year's new real challengers to the fray has not lost yet. Mr. JimDrizzle looking to stay undefeated on the right-hand side, your San Francisco 49ers. So again, welcome into this game, ladies and gents. Let me get you the link into both of their channels real quick so you can support them both. Go vote for, well, basically, you can vote here. Never mind. I kind of forgot that we have something else for voting. You can vote at the next link if it shows up. It may not show up. Whatever, we get the idea. Somebody will get it. Moot point. What we're doing here is we're racing Binding of Isaac, best 2 out of 3, using Isaac and the same save file, so all the items are unlocked. I assume both of these two are on a call together, because that's usually the way, especially with these two. I can see them being on a call. So I'm going to assume that they are, and if they are, you two can feel free to go ahead and take off whenever you feel necessary. But again, we're going to race through the womb 2, so through Mom's heart. Whoever does that the best 2 out of 3 times first is going to be your winner. Yep, they're often awesome. You guys are good to go whenever you're ready then. Again, we got 7 banned items in the league. Let me get those listed out in chat. You can actually see them in emote form. Oops, it's outlawed items. I forgot the S. I'm a herp. Let's see, 10 bombs for Jim right off the bat. Again, they've started, and this is one of those where you're going to see Mara move momentarily. There we go. And Dead Bird on Mara. Ugh, not necessarily the best. Jim's resetting, so is Thefatshuffler.
Not a good start in either direction.
Yeah, not really at all. Like, for you, what would be your like, let's even say 2 ideal items to start off the run with? If you had your, like, 2 things that could show up in that first item room, what would they be?
No, I've been thinking about this as I know you've been asking everyone. I'm going to say Poly, actually. Because Poly is a modifier for so many other things that end up carrying later on.
This is so very true. Ooh, Jim thinking about this. He's going to take number 1, by the way.
Did he not watch my third race with Slack? That thing is the death of you.
Well, it can be, but if you get just a little bit of range up, that thing's awesome, because you get damage up right off the bat, too. Ooh.
Yeah, but you know what? Guess what I don't get? Wow, we've got 2 poops, 2 dead birds today.
Yeah, this is, yeah, here we go. I'm gonna say, here we go, ladies and gents. Let's just see the game troll-a-lol-a-lol-ing all over the place. While Thefatshuffler's resetting, I'm actually gonna pause and unpause the stream real quick, because you got that before I did, so. Yep, there we go. Now I'm fast-forwarding, and it was next item room already.
That is just the weekend of double item resets.
Yeah, and like, no kidding. Like, okay, for those that didn't see yesterday, Casper got back-to-back runs, where he started off his, I think it was the second of the best of 3. Got the poop as his first item, had to reset, got poop as his first item again, had to reset, and then like in the third race wound up getting it again to start it off. So like it's just been an insane, like, entire week so far of resetting, or not resetting, but of having the same items over and over again. It's been really nuts.
I'm thinking about that second item. I can't think of anything just like that immediately reaches out to me and says that I must have it over Poly.
Yeah, like I would say, I mean, Mom's knife can show up. That's always good.
Yeah, the knife and Poly are probably 2 of the biggest ones for me.
Yeah, poop. We didn't say 3, Ravager. We only asked for 2. So again, for those that don't know, JimDrizzle also plays this game with a Super Nintendo control pad, and there you can see he's one of the few that's got the timing down right. And somebody's going to teach me that one day, how to bomb pin, because I'm god-awful at this. I don't know about you.
Well, we got pin versus pin, and the only thing keeping Mara from one-shotting it was champion pin, bit of extra health. But
exactly, that was the only thing that kept him uneven at that point.
What are you gonna do, Jim? What are you gonna?
You might
Spirit
need
of the Night.
Because, yeah, Spirit of the Night for Jim gives him flying and spectral tears. So, again, we've seen that a few times already. And, again, one of the really, really popular items. I don't know about you, though. Do you like spectral tears? That'd be a good question.
Under race scenarios, absolutely. It's probably, like,
Really?
There's probably one of the double deals I'll take no matter what if I'm racing.
Ooh, all right, fair enough.
Oh,
I understand completely. I mean, I do.
Don't look at Mara's screen.
Yeah, he just reset himself. He got Envy there, which, again, is one of those, like, almost automatic reset mini-bosses early on. That takes way too long to kill.
Yeah, unless you've got one of the major carry items, Envy is just not worth the amount of time you're gonna have to sink into killing him.
Exactly. I was listening to Cobalt to actually explain this, and he's like, think about it. Like, if on the first floor, like, you're looking for your boss fight, you come across Envy, unless you have something carried, which, speaking of which, Thefatshuffler gets to reroll those scrolls. Let's see those no scrolls. Mind you, he rerolled it into Telepathy for Dummies, which, not so good, so he is not taking that.
Just unfortunate rolls all the way around.
He will, however, take Guppy's Paw out of the Devil Deal for the cost of 1 red heart, so very nice teleport from the Curse Room into a Devil Deal for him. So the Guppy's Paw will turn 1 red heart into 3 soul heart containers for you.
And if you look over at Jim's screen, you see one of the reasons a lot of people don't like Spectral Tears. Spent about 5 seconds trying to blow up that TNT barrel for nothing.
Exactly. We were mentioning that in Amy's race, actually, too, because she was sitting there trying to blow up a TNT barrel and had a very hard time doing it because of the Spectral Tears flowing right on through it. So, again, very good point right there. That's why I don't care for him all that much. I get myself in more trouble than I help myself.
It's like if I'm not racing, I'll take Lord of the Pit, absolutely. But Spectral's kind of one of those things. If I'm not racing, I'm not too keen on it.
I'm kind of the same. Like, yes, you can do exactly what Jim's doing right now. Hide yourself behind rocks, like if you get this particular fight. It's beautiful for you. But, I don't know, I'd rather just fly out, risk taking the damage, and, do this, get out of the way of the eyeball, not worry about the rocks. I don't really like Spectrals. I never will. I get the feeling I never will. Maybe in Rebirth, we'll see what happens.
There's going to be so much more to get used to when that comes out.
Oh, and I can't wait to see, like, with all the different item interactions, like, and again, Vendrith was one of the 2 racing last week when Edmund joined me on call here, so he didn't get to see it live, which sucks, but nonetheless, I figure you're okay with this somehow. Yeah, somehow it's okay. But, D20, and Mara's gonna flat out say no. By the way, I call Thefatshuffler Mara. I'm used to knowing him as Marana, so it's very hard for me to break these habits. Again, it's the same thing with RTC and Christina. It's one of those nicknames that's so hard for me to break, and I'm trying.
Looks like something we missed a little bit earlier. Looks like Mara picked up the paw a little while ago, too.
Yes, he did, so that'll wind up turning one of your red hearts into 3 soul hearts for you. He's going to hold on to that for a while, because it's kind of... you can do it with empty red hearts containers as well. So let's say he gets down to half a red heart, and he's really scared about the room he's in. He can pop spacebar twice and still wind up with 6 soul hearts to replace the 2 that he has.
Yeah, that's really setting a bad tone if you're doing it early on, though.
Yes, it is. That is not what you want to be doing. So, in complete agreement. Mind you, he's also got the strength card, so I believe he can actually abuse that at the same time and get an extra 3 soul hearts out of it for getting the 1 extra health up.
No, that one I'm not actually sure.
Because I know you can kind of sort of cheat that with devil deals.
Ooh. Max's head pickup for Jim.
Ooh, very nice find for Jim right there. My goodness. So, and very nice find for Thefatshuffler, though he has no money. He's actually going to take money equals power. So automatic 2 damage up. There's that strength card usage. Oh, I'm surprised he didn't use it twice in there. Unless maybe he tried and it didn't work and I just couldn't tell, but... yeah, you done it with the strength card. So Mara used it and actually got nothing out of that strength card, believe it or not. But yeah, I can't wait to play this in Rebirth. It's going to be such a trip by comparison. Only getting 12 total hearts, the different interactions of items. I'm kind of scared, but very much looking forward to it.
Just the raw number of new items we're going to be looking at?
I mean, the combination amounts, like, you guys think I have a hard time remembering stuff now? Wait till next season. You're about to see me need a co-host to be like, dude, what is that? Look up the wiki.
I have a feeling that there's going to be a lot of marathons going on the team page by the week after it comes out.
Oh, I believe so, because everybody's going to be pushing to see if they can't get really good at that game really fast, because I'll be real honest, we're probably going to start Season 3 right about a little bit after release time, after I figure out what we can do with it. So it won't take too long, I can guarantee that. Spam, what's up, sir?
It'll be nice that they're putting it on Vita. It means I'll be able to get some practice in on the way to classes.
Yeah, or in class if nobody's paying attention.
Who cares? It's math class. I'm going to play Isaac.
Yeah, it's a calculator, sir. I can't say I haven't done it, therefore, don't listen to me, kids. It's a bad example, but still.
I don't even know anymore. Some of the calculators that I've seen out there actually, like, fucking run GBA emulators.
They literally could. I mean, honestly, like, even back in... And I went to high school in the mid-90s and late 90s, for those that don't know. I'm 33, so yeah, case in point. Even the calculators we had back then, like, you were playing not legit games, but, hey, they were games. I mean, they're not special by any standards, but they were games.
Snakes.
Yeah, don't forget football. All right, kick off. All right, pass left. Play 2. Oh, let's see those no shovels as Jim goes into a devil deal with no chance to pick that up. A, it would kill him. B, it's a banned item, so... Oh.
Let's see if he's going to roll it. Oh!
Brimstone. Ouch. Wow, that hurts to see.
Tempting.
Oh, he's thinking. Uh-oh. Why are you thinking? Oh, don't... Oh, you're considering this, aren't you?
He's considering
this. Wow. He takes Brimstone to go down to Blue Baby Run. No red hearts left for Jim here. Woo.
He's feeling good with Spirit of the Night having his back.
Well, I like the fact that both of these guys have nothing but blue hearts at the moment, quite honestly. This is a straight-up Blue Baby Run here, so this is going to get interesting. It's 3-1 on Soul Hearts, and Shuffler picks up My Reflection. I don't know about that combo with anything, mind you. I don't like My Reflection at all.
I'm with you on that one. I am not at all a fan of that particular item. Unless I'm trying to kill myself and I get Epic Hack, then it's just friggin' hilarious.
The only time that I will actually go ahead and use it is much like what Cobalt Streak does again. I keep referring back to his runs because he knows how to work this game. Trust me. Again, Cobalt's scary like that. He knows what he's doing. Excuse me, but he'll pick it up in the chest quite often. Excuse me. After he's already got... Oh, Mara down. Ouch.
Mara down.
And that's why you don't take My Reflection. Either way, though, but I've seen him pick it up in the chest when he's already got stuff like, Quad Shot and Polyphemus and all sorts of other damage multipliers. You put Polyphemus, or rather My Reflection on something crazy like Loki's Horns or Mom's Contact where you shoot out the back of your head. Things like that. You get some really crazy shot patterns, and Cobalt Streak's, well, not chat, his past videos will prove that for you.
I love the combination of My Reflection, Loki's Horns, and Tooth Shot.
Oh, yeah, that is brutal. When you see Tooths going out in all 4 directions. Teeth going out in all 4 directions. I just pluralized that completely wrong. Oh, English, my first and only language, ladies and gentlemen.
We only had it for a couple of minutes, but I think we had a first in the boiler. Somebody took the pickaxe.
Yes, and glitched it out, might I add. That was kind of funny. Because if you didn't notice, when they were putting it back down, had the space use item activated, and it basically glitched out so that it was active in all the rooms that they walked into for... Oh, my. Does Jim take it? Oh, wow, there's toothpicks, by the way. Let's see, no toothpicks. Oof. So he's going to. Wow. This is going to get fun. So Quad Shot on Brimstone gives you a ridiculous long charge time, but wow, is this overpowered. On that note, Fat Shuffler re-rolled his toothpicks, which I haven't seen any no TP yet. There we go. It's no TP, by the way. But basically, he re-rolled those, got growth hormones, I can't say that word, out of it, which gives you plus damage and I want to say plus speed. I've forgotten the other stat up on that.
It is.
Okay, I am correct. Woohoo! Every now and then it happens, folks.
Yeah, I was kind of worried about Jim taking Quad Shot. I mean, it is a definite damage up, but oh god, the charge time.
Yeah, it makes me worry a little bit. Like, if he doesn't get any more tier rate up at any point during this run, that is a bit of a fear. But if you know what you're doing and you got enough dodging skills, mind you, only with 2 hearts, that's also very scary.
Yeah, it's just, the dodging, but on the other hand, the slowdown with Brimstone charging plus the charge time of Quad Shot is just... He's going to have to be on the ball. And
speaking of multiple shots, Fat Shuffler picking up Inner Eye for triple shot here. So a couple of very interesting builds going on. Again, Jim with a huge lead because Fat Shuffler died at one point, but down at 2 soul hearts right now. I guess here lies another good question. If Jim were to pop that full health pill, what happens for him right now? Because does he go up to the 3 soul hearts that the Blue Baby would start with? He's not the Blue Baby. He's still technically Isaac. So do you not get anything?
I don't think you get anything.
I don't think you do, honestly. It would make the most sense not to.
Yeah, I think it still tries to interact as if it's just Isaac, regardless of how many red hearts he has.
Yep, because if you go into boss fights right now, it says that it's Isaac versus whoever the boss is. So that leads me to believe that that's not going to do anything, if I'm not mistaken.
It really has nothing else to do with it. At least it makes him feel better.
Exactly.
If I keep getting hit, I can still pop the full health pill.
And keep in mind that, how are you going to replace it anyways? There's nothing to take instead of it, so moot point, but I was just curious what would happen with it. On that point, though, somebody brought up another fine point that basically the charge time for Jim is lowered because of having number 1. Number 1. However, it's still a little slow by comparison to normal Brimstone. Only point I was making there, yes, it is much faster than it could be with just base Quad Shot on it. Believe me, that is brutal long. So yes, Jim's is faster.
And he's probably really happy that he picked up Brimstone right now.
He's also probably really happy that he picked up number 1 at the beginning of the run because he thought about it too, and that is really paying off for him. So there's a little bit of health up, and there's that red heart showing back up for Jim.
I think that's probably one of the fastest mask fights we've seen.
And again, that's the beauty of the damage up from the quad shot mixing with Brimstone, let alone also the fact that Brimstone pierces, and you don't have to worry about being behind or to the side of that mask, as we've seen darn near everybody else have to deal with, even with the knife. This is why Brimstone is overpowered against stuff like when you see the mask, for example. Oh, super envy for Jim. Whoa. Again, not what you want to see. Especially with Brimstone, you can really screw yourself over in this fight.
You know, the one thing I've never understood, what is it that makes super? Is it just he pops more heads when he explodes?
Yeah, when it's blue versions like that, it'll split into 3 heads each time. So when you see like one of these two split, it'll split into 3 mini heads. So the regular version of Envy will only split into 2.
Ah, that's what it is. Where the hell did I put the phone? Sorry.
No problem. And there's the best friend bomb for Thefatshuffler again. He's going to leave that behind. We've seen it quite a few times, so nobody wanting to utilize it. Wow, pardon the hiccups, guys. Either way, nobody wanted to utilize that yet in the league. Let's see, JimDrizzle getting that Forever Alone attack fly out of the Super Envy boss. So therein lies the good portion, is if you get through that boss, you're pretty much guaranteed, not guaranteed, but you have a good chance of getting that attack fly.
And especially not too bad. One thing we keep mentioning, we keep going back to it, but it's really paying off for Jim was that Brimstone pickup.
Indeed. I mean, like I said, that is one of my absolute favorite items. I'll pick that up anytime I see it, even if it takes me down like Jim was to no red hearts. I don't care. I'll still take it. It's that overpowered for me.
Yeah, there are only a few double deals that I'll do that for. Brimstone, Mark and Pact.
Yep. I would say Mom's Knife, honestly, because you can usually get it for 1 heart, and at that point, you might as well.
The only reason that I won't is because I've got the problem that a lot of people do, is that if I take Mom's Heart, I go completely Rambo with it.
Yep, and you try to go faceplant and like, rah! And just
I try to go Logcat on it.
Yeah. He goes Logcat on it. Oh no. So we've created a Logcatting verb here in the league as well. So Cobalting is breaking the game completely, whether that be D20, D6, combination of the two. We got Logcatting, which is faceplanting things with a knife.
I have never seen knife. I've never seen knife technique like that. It's kind of just completely ridiculous.
Oh, it really was. The first time I saw it, like, what is he doing? And then I realized, whoa, that's actually getting through. Wow, that's actually genius how he's pulling this off. That is a beautiful move. Yeah, it took me a second, but as soon as I saw it, I've adapted that now. Oh, cancer for JimDrizzle. So speaking of that charge time on his Brimstone, yeah, there goes that fear. So that'll double his fire rate, let alone there's a Balchinian for yet another health up. Thefatshuffler just picked up, I forgot what it was, he got a Balls of Steel, and I'm terrible, I just saw it and forgot it.
For Mara or for Jim?
Yeah, for Mara, I forgot what he got.
The Miter.
Ah, that's what it was, Miter. 50% chance that red hearts will spawn as blue hearts for Thefatshuffler now.
Yep. Meanwhile, on Jim's side, we've got the Balchinian. Just picked that up in his Necropolis item room.
Yeah, the Balchinian for the Winian. Very nice job getting that out of the way by JimDrizzle there. So again, playing with a Super Nintendo D-pad. Keep that in mind. You can actually see that if you go to the split link here. Ow, I just hurt myself. Damn, I'm good. Anyways, if you go to the split link here, that'll get you into both Thefatshuffler and JimDrizzle's channel. So definitely be sure to check him out, give him some support, root on your favorite team. The cat just showed up. His Meowdesty is awake.
Good morning, cat. I'm used to calling every cat cat thanks to my friends now. They don't even call their own cats anything but just, hey, cat. Another day, another lack of buttless chub.
See, we've only seen, what, 1 so far? I think you can only get in the womb too, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, we've only seen, I believe, 1 in the league so far.
It looks like Jim has picked up Red Mom for his mom fight, picking up on that a little late, but the easiest of the 3 by far.
And especially with Brimstone, all you have to do is just wait it out till you have your charge, turn around, fire it at her leg, and just keep on doing so. Just keep on dodging. Easiest thing on earth. And you can see Jim's onto his womb, looking like a loading screen. He may get an XL floor here.
So one thing I've noticed with the loading screens, it really depends on how long. If it's only for like a few seconds, it's more likely to be an XL floor, at least for me. If the load screen goes beyond like 5 seconds or so, it usually doesn't tend to XL for me.
And there's that hidden smile on Jim's face as he pulled an XL floor here, nonetheless. So again, I think that's really all about the computer that you're playing it on. Like, we saw Magic last year go through a 7-minute load time like that, and usually still wind up getting XL floors. And then, like, other people that had, more powerful computers, basically, your Cobalt Streets, would get, like, 5 seconds on that, and boom, boom, done.
Who did we have last week that got stuck in the load screen loop?
Oh, it was forever and a day, too. Who was it last week? I can't even remember now. So many races they all played.
I think it was Death Star.
It might have been. Let's see. Mara picking up those bottle of pills. Definitely going to take a free one here for some more balls of steel. 2 more soul hearts.
Devil Judgy on Jim's side doesn't look like he's all too interested in playing around with him.
Nah, at this point I would just be going on and fighting the 2 boss fights. So again, on an XL floor, there's no item rooms. There's no stores in the womb. So all you're looking for are boss fights, and Jim will have both of those back-to-back. So at this point, he's got a full-on 2-floor lead on Thefatshuffler. And he is looking just to find these 2 boss fights. He'll have both the Womb 1 and Womb 2 bosses back-to-back.
See him just watching his map right now.
I gotta think that he's going the right way.
Really seems like it. I've got a lot of bad luck when it comes to Womb XL floors, though.
Any XL floor, I have no issue. I have issues finding exactly where I'm going. Ooh, let's see. Split shot on the Parasite for Thefatshuffler. So triple shots that all split. Welcome to bullet hell for enemies on Thefatshuffler's side. And he's going to be willing to go back in and grab those soul hearts that were left behind. Ooh. However, he's going to have to walk back through here twice to actually get back out of this room because he doesn't have a bomb to get out of his secret.
That's alright. He picked up 2 soul hearts off of that, and he has enough money because of that secret room. If he comes across a store without greed in it, could have a candle.
And with a key, for that matter, because he doesn't have any of those yet at this point. Yeah, Jim's just face rolling everything like, here you go, dead. Welcome to Quad Shot and Brimstone, ladies and gentlemen. Slightly overpowered, only slightly.
Let's see, a Quad Shot, Brimstone, number 1,
yeah.
Cancer.
More damage up off of other stuff. Like, yeah, he's got a pretty ridiculous going build at the moment. And again, keep in mind, at one point, he was down to just 1 blue heart. Enough said. All right, Jim gonna keep climbing up to the top here. Let's see if this splits off to the well, even at that point, that would basically trap him. Where is this going? Aha! There we go. He's found his boss fights. I knew it was gonna happen at some point.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I see all the rooms over on the right-hand side. It looks like he probably bombed out of all of those. He's running out of spaces if it wasn't right up there at the top. Yeah,
I didn't know where else to even send him at that point, had that not been the 2 fights. But as you can see, your map can scroll just barely off the screen on you for that last boss room, so there's always that chance to go up in that corner there.
Oh, look.
Oh, God, we never changed codes. Yeah, and
somebody did earlier.
Oh,
maybe I'm crazy.
Pardon the mute, I'm gonna sneeze here.
Well, whenever it happens, Gesundheit.
Wow, you ever had a quadruple sneeze? Because I just did, and that one hurt. Whew.
Only when it's pollen season.
Yeah, and I guess it still technically is here in the middle of June. That sure doesn't seem right. Anyways, moving on with nobody caring about my allergies. Either way, yeah, right. I'm also in a downtown area. There ain't no pollen down here. But either way, Jim on what could be his last boss fight already here. Again, we only race through the Womb 2, so whoever kills off Mom's heart first gets a point at the bottom of the screen, and we do at best 2 out of 3. So don't consider this over yet. Shuffler definitely not out of this. When he's down 1-0, that dude turns on serious, you're screwed mode for everybody else. So Jim's got something to watch out for here in round number 2 if he finishes this off.
See, he really turned it on in the second half of season 1, didn't he?
He really did. He was going on winning streaks like crazy style. Mara was not somebody you wanted to mess with after a while. He got into a groove after a couple of rounds. And on that note, after a first round here, JimDrizzle in a nice little groove, so that SNES Power coming through. Oh, excuse me, sorry for the sniffle. But that SNES Power went in the first of the best of 3, so JimDrizzle on the right-hand side, your San Francisco 49ers, has himself a quick 1-0 lead. As you can see, Thefatshuffler already resetting. Drizzle's going to do the same. Yes, I just called him Drizzle. Deal with it. On that note, we're going to play a bit over at the ads here. Let them do this resetting. Shuffler already got to his, but we'll let Jim do the same. Get up and stretch for both of them. You guys do the same. Grab a refill. We'll meet you back here in a minute, and we will get round 2 underway shortly. So again, thank you very much for all the support. We'll get you all these all the links you can need in chat. Here they come. And we'll be right back in 1 minute, guys.
Days like today, I love ginger ale so much.
I wish I had any. Oh, hey, I left you muted when I said that. I wish I had any, personally.
Garrett, I've got Canada Dry. Delicious Canada Dry. Let this not be seen as a proclamation that I have any particular favoritism towards the Canadians.
Is it raspberry ginger ale and possibly not too sweet?
Nah, just good old regular.
Or cranberry ginger ale, I guess it was. Damn it.
Wait, there's a cranberry?
Yeah, it was a long time ago when that commercial was out. That was making a bad Canada Dry commercial joke. Very, very bad. I think it was raspberry or cranberry, one of the two. I forget which. Dang it, now I'm going to have to look that up. Son of a biscuit. Now I'm going to have to look into this. You see what we've done? Do you see what we've done, man?
Created madness.
No, madness is what's on Thefatshuffler's screen right now. Oh yeah, we tuned in right in time for this one.
What the hell?
Oh, just wait. So, it begins. Yeah, Shuffler is bringing the pain on this one, I do believe. That would be the I'm serious gif. Yeah, the fuck?
I don't have the words.
I love that he can fit an entire Xbox 360 controller in his front pocket, by the way. Like, that's a big pocket. I'm just saying. Anyway, so we're back. Diana, okay, I quit. So like that, so it begins. Like that, though, we got round two just about to get underway here between JimDrizzle and the Thefatshuffler. You see, Jim's got himself a 1-0 lead here on the right-hand side. Shuffler looking to even this up in a game of peace, of course. Yeah, there you go. Hey. No, that's not a GIF. That's him. Jim. Oh, this is why I love our racers. Oh, I love you guys so much, seriously. It's all about having fun. You guys are the best. I love you guys. Oh, man. So, like that, it begins. No, so these two will get started at their own convenience here again. Shuffler looking to tie this up in a game apiece. JimDrizzle on the right looking to close it out 2-0. So, again, good luck to both. Oh, my God. Super King, how you doing? That timing.
The worst part is I'm wearing a headset, so I can't even drop my mic before I walk off.
Yeah, right? I technically can, but it means I have to knock over a mic stand and possibly injure my microphone in the process, so I'm gonna pass on that. By the way, for those that don't... Oh, God, no. Oh, God, no. Okay, I was gonna say. He's on the other side, Mara. Turn around. Bright eyes. Okay, sorry, I'll stop making terrible, terrible music jokes. Nobody heard that. That's gonna get so misquoted in about, now. Yeah, other side. Yeah, there you go. All right. He knew what he was doing, totally. Yeah, wink, nudge, wink.
Just wait for it.
Yeah, wait for
it.
Wait
for it. Bam.
So much better. Oh, this is why I love you guys, like I said. And again, they're on a call together, so they're gonna get started whenever they're ready. But first, that David Caruso. Yeah! Yeah, wait, no, the other up. Oh, God, I love these racers. It's all about having fun, ladies and gentlemen. Let me get you into both of their channels again so that you can give a good, hearty guffaw to both of these two, because they're both all about having a good time. On that note, distant admiration for Jim, and they are off and running. Oh, my God. Ooh, and the odd mushroom, so fire rate capped out for Thefatshuffler on the left-hand side. So, again, two very nice starting items that I would be very happy with both of these.
I'm kind of in the middle on distant admiration. It's good, but I prefer Forever Alone by a long shot. It's the same problem I have with
the knife.
number one.
Ah, yes, the range.
That tragic third race against Slack.
Ah, yes. We remember it well, because, oh, so close.
That entire thing was a blast, though. But that's neither here nor there.
Oh, exactly. We're all about having fun with this thing, like I said. So there you can see JimDrizzle using this Distant Admiration fly beautifully and ripping through his boss. Also getting two tier 8 up with that wire coat hanger.
So it looks like Mara's still looking for his. Not too many places left it can be. But going back to what you were saying earlier about picking up items, I think this is probably one of the better items to pick up in Basement 1 because of the damage down that it brings.
Yep.
It leaves you nowhere to go but up.
Exactly. At that point, you're basically at absolute base damage. You can't go further down. So you might as well at that point pick it up. Again, you're going to drop 1 damage by picking that up, no matter when you do it. Ooh, Jim just barely getting hit, though, making nice use of that bomb one way or the other. And getting to his second item room, which will be Mom's Pad. We'll see if he's willing to take this. I personally like this over the D6 in this race.
You know, I'm kind of in... the bra over the pad, definitely. The pad's okay.
Agreed.
But it can really get some things that you're fighting into some weird spots to actually get at them.
See, like here, for
especially
example.
bosses.
Hopefully Jim doesn't drag this into a wall, and he's sure trying not to, but he's keeping that Distant Admiration fly rocking Famine's face here. My goodness. Making really fast work of these bosses. Jim has no problem getting up close and personal with anything to make this attack fly do his dirty work for him. Do his dirty work, scapegoat.
And the first God room.
And, ooh, the prayer card. That's the first time that's shown up in quite a while, so Jim will actually replace Mom's Pad with that, take it onto the next floor. You can see, on use, you get half an Eternal Heart, which, if you take onto the next floor, gives you a full Red Heart container.
Not a bad pickup, especially early on. If he manages to keep on to this, he's going to be running Maggie-style tank mode by the time he hits the depths.
And I would say this would work out well if he were to actually find Devil Deals, but with already having the prayer card, your faith just shot through the roof, and chances are you're not going to get any Devil Deals from here on out. It's mostly going to be God rooms.
And Mara, actually, I mean, I guess he's really happy with that odd mushroom, because he's fighting his way through Envy this time.
At that point, you pretty much have to, though. He's down 1-0 here. Mara goes into, like, I don't want to say, like, hurry-up mode, but he'll almost take anything that's thrown at him item-wise at this point, just so that he can get slightly further ahead of his opponent and put the pressure onto them instead of onto him. So I like the way that Mara thinks about his races. He's very strategic with what he does. It may not seem like much, but if you put that pressure on your opponent, and again, he's slightly behind right now, so bear with me explaining, but nonetheless, Shuffler likes to run with that very first item most of the time if he is down 1 zip, and he'll wind up tying it up because he puts a lot of pressure on whoever he's playing. Taco. You just now figured this out?
Well, at least Diana is safe in one place.
But for how long?
Dun, dun, dun.
Dun, 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 dun. There you go, Shuffler fighting his second item room here, so we'll find out if he can get some damage up out of this one. Hopefully, I would assume that's what he's looking for again.
Once he manages to get through the troll spiders.
Ooh, that'll be damage up. Little Chubby to fire out from behind him. No, wow, not again. Why are people agreeing with Diana? Yes, accidentally. Yes. Wink. So you see, both have found their boss fights. I'm actually kind of surprised JimDrizzle used the charge here, but again, in the Caves one, you're probably not going to get hit 1, 2, 3, 4 times to get rid of that Eternal Heart, so you might as well get the 2 extra rooms worth of charge out of this. I do like the move. I've banned most of my mods completely on accident before, so nobody's exempt.
Pestilence. Yeah, he should be fun as long as he doesn't try to use Distant Admiration on this fight.
Yeah, personally, I would stay back and just let my tears do the work on this one because that poison green shot underneath, let alone the spawns of these little mini chubs, for example, for Jim, are gonna be a little problematic. So I'd be staying far back here until at least Pestilence turns into just the horse. Whoa, 6 poison bombs. Yeah, that's not cool, Pestilence.
He's just a little mad, like, why won't you get close? Then he just throws a temper tantrum.
Yeah, I just want to hug you. I'm huggable, aren't I?
I don't know if that's a word that I would use, Pestilence.
It's probably not the case, exactly. You just used yourself magic. Good job. Is that so?
I was just taking a look over at Mars' stream. He has definitely got his game face on for this one.
Oh, I told you, when he gets in, if he's behind at any point in any of these, and he knows it, and keep in mind, these two are on a call together, so if you want to hear the, well, the lack of talking on one side, I'm sure, because Mara's in game mode, but beside the point, if you want to see both of their streams, you want to watch Jim play with the Super Nintendo D-pad, for example, for proof that I am telling you the truth. Speaking of which, got room for Jim and his second Cuban meat.
Drum roll, please.
Scapular. One day we're going to see another Sacred Heart, I swear. Scapular, if you get down to half a red heart in a room, will spawn one full soul heart, the blue one for you. Give you a little bit of leeway. It'd save Full Metal Gambit's butt a few times. He'll gladly admit to that being a good item.
I think we've honestly spent our Sacred Heart luck for the month already.
We probably have. Like, when Gambit got the Sacred Heart, Max's Head, and I forget what the other one was. I think he had Polyphemus on that run, too, for that matter. Like, that run basically broke all the Sacred Hearts, I think, from here on out.
It's like, how many times have we seen it? Amy's gotten it, Puffins has gotten it,
Yep.
Gambit has gotten
Gambit
it.
has, somebody else did. I'm forgetting who. Jeez. Somebody else got it. I'm gonna space on who. It was either, I think, Haku or... yeah, I really can't remember. Somebody else did, though. Tornus got it. That's who it was. Thank you. I knew there was somebody else. Tornus did. I vaguely remember that now.
That's why I didn't know about it. I'm usually honestly asleep through Tornus races.
I'm usually half awake, hence why I forgot. Because 7 a.m. and me don't get along unless I've been up since the night before. I don't know about you. Yeah, Melloway's got it too, that's correct.
Oh,
Zero would remember
right.
this one.
The
I know why Zero remembers.
The Sacred Heart, the Sacred Heart Tech 2 combination.
Yep, exactly. It clicked with me as soon as Zero said it. So yeah, he remembers that one vividly, I'm sure.
And Lighted Ovum, basically a champion version of a Gemini, more or less.
Nonetheless, pretty easy to take care of. As long as you have just enough speed to get away from that big part chasing you, you're good to go. Ooh, 2 double pills. Ooh, and 2 of them are health up for Thefatshuffler. Wow, that tank build begins. The other 2 are friends till the end flies.
Not a horrible pill, but...
Not the greatest thing ever, but hey, it's going to clear out a room really fast for you in this situation.
Friends till the end. At least it's not puberty.
Yeah, exactly. At least it's not stats down. What's up, Killer Flames? How you doing today? And again, that goes for absolutely everybody here. I know most of you can't talk. I do apologize, but hey, I'm under the weather. You don't want to see me get pissed off at people when I'm under the weather because it's not cool. So nobody needs that, and I just figured, screw it. We'll just make it nicer for everybody. Let's have a good, fun Saturday, and who cares if I'm sick? Let's just laugh it up and enjoy, and hey, we are. So again, apologies, but we'll have that open again tomorrow for you guys.
And it's another round of champion Gertie for Jim this time.
But again, with that Cuban meat, he's going to walk right in along with his Distant Admiration Fly, and you can see the damage that both of these are doing to it just by touching Gertie, which he's pretty well in the clear on here.
Yeah, what was it that was being said earlier? One of the highest health bosses outside of the outside of the cathedral?
Yep. Basically has to be Champion Gertie. I would say, I think the other votes were Green Bloat and Mask, and I think that's it. I think those were the top 3 that we came up with.
That I believe it.
It seems accurate. I mean, like, the Mask, again, is kind of a pain in the butt because you have to hit it from the side or the back unless you've got some form of piercing. So that may be just a little skewed as far as we may just hate it. But without the health bar, it's very hard for us to tell. So you never know. There's so many damage variants, it's darn near impossible to be like, it has 60 health. Oh, let's see those no crowns, even though it's not a banned item, just for fun, because I know Diana's in here. Let's see that no crown. Ooh, Shuffler, I was going to say, is probably going to buy both of these, the Pact and the Common Cold, so now he's firing out poison-damaging tears.
Oh, that is absolutely a great deal for him that time.
Absolutely, and the Pact, which is fire rate up, damage up, and... Wait, is it?
2 tier rate, 1 damage, and some soul hearts.
Soul hearts, correct. Yep, so 2, 1, and 2. Wow, all those no crowns. Wow, I love it. Always crown. Oh god, I love it. 0.
Look at the tear rate that he's got going on right now. I'm going to be doing a lot of damage with that common cold and that tear rate combined.
Indeed. So again, like, Shuffler did not need the tear rate up. He already had it capped out with the odd mushroom that he picked up on the first floor. But that damage up, the replacement of the 2 hearts for the soul hearts, you're going to take the damage up in a race, no questions asked.
The pact is just too good to leave behind. I mean, unless it's the rare circumstance where you've managed to cap out both your damage and your tiers, you're going to take
from what
the
I can
pact.
tell, you can't cap out damage, so at that point you might as well just take it. Oh, hey, Champion War. Champion War. We called this a little bit ago, but Champion War, ladies and gentlemen. Champion War. Now that is really annoying and irony. Again, this is not the race that we called it for, mind you, but we'll probably see it again. I'm just saying. Remember Awaken Smoke's race, ladies and gents. Just remember. We'll see him. Oh no, Shuffler down at half a heart. Troll bomb. Oh god, that was close. That was a really scary troll bomb.
Oh jeez.
Alright, so...
Those bombs are bad enough. The hitbox is really unpredictable on those.
It kind of is, and like you think you're going to be clear, and then you're just not even remotely close to it. It's not. Oh god! Speaking of not fun, as I was about to finish saying, Jim getting yet another Mask of Infamy, although this time doesn't have piercing shots. So enjoy the fun. Ugh.
At least he didn't get Champion Mask again.
Yeah, this could have been a lot worse and a lot longer on killing just the hard portion. Yeah. Oh my.
Yeah, for those not aware, Champion Mask of Infamy, along with the extra health that it gets, homing shots.
Yeah, and 4 of them at the same time. Yeah,
Have
not
fun.
fun. Yeah, no. Nobody has fun with that. The mask has fun. Nobody else does.
He's having a pretty alright time of it, though, managing to keep his distance between the mask, and there we see the heart go down.
And there you see he's doing a very good job now with the distant admiration flight. Oh, got hit the one time. Still willing to accept that, though. Every now and then he's getting this attack fly to hit, and that is all that matters. Just that little bit of damage adds up real fast.
The damage on distant admiration really isn't bad either.
No, it's actually really, really strong, believe it or not. If you can put it to use, like you saw Jim in the first couple bosses just kind of roast through it. What's up, Scum? How you doing?
I really managed to get the mask into a good pattern.
Very nicely done there by Jim. He's going to get 1 health up on his own. Also has that prayer card. But he's going to go look for his item room, it seems. So again, with both on the same floor, Jim's going to take the time to go look for his item room here, as he's a little bit worried that maybe Shuffler's got a pretty darn nice build going, and he might want to find one more thing.
I really don't blame him. I mean,
can't either.
Shuffler's tier rate right now with Common Cold, Chubby, and what was the other thing? And the Pact.
Yep. You just can't go wrong. He's got capped out tier rate, let alone he's applying poison to just about everything. Poison still rips through any boss, doesn't matter what it is. So I can't blame Jim, let alone Shuffler just found his his last item room, I should say, here. And yeah, Shuffler is on depths 2. You can't really tell by looking at it, and by the way, he just picked up Magneto himself. But yeah, Shuffler is on depths 2, so if he comes across a boss fight now, it will be Mom's Foot. So yes, he is on the floor ahead, and with this, Jim hits his prayer card, gets that half an Eternal Heart, turns it into a red heart, and he's also on the depths 2. If you get an Acropolis floor, it will not say 2 at the end of it, like you see at the end of JimDrizzle's. So that's why you can't tell what floor Mara's on. It's either that or that means it's an XL, but we know better at this point. So that is definitely the second.
Yeah, and I did miss, what did he pick up in his last item room? I had to refresh the streams.
Fat Shuffler picked up I can never think of the name of the thing, Magneto, the magnet on your head that'll bring all sorts of items closer to you.
Questionably useful, questionably trolly.
Ooh, speaking of questionably useful, how about, no, he's not going to take the, I can't think of the name of it, but the double your
Roid
speed.
Rage.
Thank you, Roid Rage syringe. Can never think of the name of that one. The green syringe gives you double your speed. It's kind of mismarked. It says speed and range. There's no range up. It just doubles your speed.
Oh, Mara's down, oh, there we go. Got half a heart. He was down to his last red heart there for a minute after fighting those greed heads.
Yeah, getting a little bit scary there for a second or two, but yeah, he's in the clear now. So again, oof, 2 Headless Horseman heads. That's not a good fight to find either, but again, that poison will help. Yeah, these are brutal. Like, you're not expecting it. Next thing you know, hey, let's charge. Faceplant, done.
And he had a real close shave towards the end of that fight, too.
Yes, he did. I was watching it, too, thinking, don't do it. But we're clear. We're clear.
Everything's cool. Nothing to worry about.
So there's that blue baby soul. This brings up a good question once again. We were talking about this last race. I happen to think that's one of the most underrated trinket items. That's just me, but I prefer, actually, if I've got Demon Baby, by the way, skeleton key for JimDrizzle, 99 keys, pretty much infinite. But again, if I've got Demon Baby, I prefer to have Blue Baby's soul, so that it leads it around in that really strange pattern. I don't have to face plant enemies for Demon Baby to be useful. So things like that, I find it very, very helpful, actually.
I could definitely see it being useful for things like that. It's really one of those situational items, I think. Because if you've got... Why is my stream paused? Flash, stop it. I mean, if it's the only thing that you've got, and you've got a better trinket, but I'm definitely not going to take it. If I've got...
In complete agreement there.
Sorry, I got cut off, but Shuffler almost getting trolled to death by his Magneto there is in his arcade. One of the... I think it was the slot machine dropped the troll bomb on him, and Magneto...
And Magneto brought it right on towards him. See, that's where it can troll you a little bit. So it can help you quite a bit, but it can really hurt you at the same time. So you got to be really careful with Magneto. Oh, no problem at all. And yes, that is Vendrith co-hosting with us. He's your San Diego Chargers here in the league this year, so... Excuse me, sorry about that.
God damn it, Awaken.
Yeah, that ironic music timing, don't you love it?
Oh,
no! Shuffler down, ouch. That's a painful way to lose that run. Ugh. He was rushing through, too, because, again, he knows that he's down 1-0 right now, so that gives Jim a huge advantage looking to close it out 2-0. He's got a lot of health building.
It's going to be hard to take Jim down at this point, even if he was low on damage. With as much health as he's sporting right now.
Yeah, it would take a lot of face planting and a lot of glitching out by the game, I think, to even this one out. Then again, all it takes is that 1 or 2 items, and if Jim is having a hard time finding his boss fights on the womb, you never know. I mean, we've seen 20-minute comebacks before in last season. A 20-minute turnaround. That's insane. So never count people out, believe me. And Shuffler, like I said, all it would take is that one particular item. He may get, like, Sacred Heart and just mash through the rest of it. You never know.
Don't think the deck of cards is going to do it, though.
No, and not unless you get nothing but Emperor cards. And there's a very nice use of the High Priestess, so at least it's starting off good for him. A one-hit kill on a boss, a little health up, and moving right on along. Yeah, exactly. Or the Morag versus Lawcat comeback. I mean, there's been all sorts. And there's that High Priestess explanation. There is a glitch with the High Priestess card, as Vendrith just brought up on the bot there. Basically what happens, if you pause when the leg is down, it'll actually give you your card back infinitely. So if you keep on doing it, you can just keep doing damage with that. And let's see those no scrolls again for Fat Shuffler. My goodness, he's just getting nothing but banned items, I swear.
What is
and
gonna roll
Super Lust.
Oh wait, he doesn't have his D6 anymore either.
Yep, he took the deck of cards.
Oh,
yeah, that's Super Lust fights and no thank you, so he reset that one right off the bat too.
Yeah, no, with just wait, he had, what did he have, the pill bottle?
Yeah, the deck of cards, and when you're fighting any super version of a mini-boss on the first floor and all you have is a deck of cards, you might as well just reset it, and get telepathy for dummies, and reset again.
And reset again.
These items are not being kind. Yeah, like how do you get Super Lust that early?
The same way you get the Headless Horseman. Crit fail.
Yeah, crit failure on RNG. RNG's is why. One day we'll figure out who you are. Yeah, Mara's getting real trolled. Oh, sorry, didn't mean to cut you off there.
Oh, no, it's okay. I was just going to say, RNGesus has been kind of quiet on Twitter today.
A fine point. More troll bombs for Fat Shuffler. He's going to run straight into his secret room here. Says no thanks to it in the first place. He's going to reset once more. Again, you're looking for something on the first floor, especially if you're behind, that's going to give you some form of advantage. And Shuffler needs just about all that he can get here. Jim is just about looking like he's done with his depths too, so oh boy. Yeah, that's an instantaneous hit by that troll bomb. He had no chance. There you go, one more room to clear for JimDrizzle. I was going to say there cannot be that much further for him.
And there it is.
It's just as he says he is. I believe you're being poked, Itaku. I do believe. Of course, he got pinged by you saying that, I'm sure, too, so whatever. But, moot point.
Where could he be? Oh, God. Since it's in chat right now, I just want to say I love the GIF that came up from Mosk's last race.
Oh, that was great, wasn't it?
If I remember
not great, but you know what I mean.
The GIF is great. The occurrence that caused it...
Exactly. Not so much. Exactly my thoughts.
I'm pretty sure that there were a bunch of us in Mumble when that happened. You could hear the winces.
Yeah, just oh yeah. No, I did that. Everybody collectively that I knew probably did that at the same time. My God, these items on Shuffler's read rolls. Ugh. One of these is gonna work out for you, dude. I swear, one of them's gonna work. You're gonna get like, okay, I'm calling Mom's knife. Next item, Max's head. Yeah. Damage multipliers, baby. Oh, by the way, you'll also get Sacred Heart in the God Room. Wait for it. Commentator helping. Or the Black Bean. Not quite the same. Still not nothing, though. But as you see, that'll increase Shuffler's size. If he gets hit, that will do what we call panic farts. Just what you would think. Well, and he's going to reset, but moot point. I'll explain anyways. If he got hit, that would basically drop like the Bean effect. Would do a poisonous AoE damage fart, and if anything was near you, and obviously it would be, it walked into you, you would do should say damage over time to it.
You know, as much as I like the Bean, I just really can't say the same thing about the Black Bean.
I have to agree.
The only time you'll probably ever see me take the Black Bean is if I'm going for a suicide build. Like, Book of Shadows, Poison Touch, Black Bean, what am I leaving out here? Infestation.
Yep. Anything to that nature where it takes you getting hit to actually proc whatever it might be that's going to help you in the long run.
Again, not a super carry item, but definitely a good start for Shuffler. Now picked up the Fat Odd Mushroom.
Indeed. And ooh, and that topping that with the pentagram, so there's a lot of damage up for him. That's at least 3 damage up on the floor, plus 1 heart up as well for the Odd Mushroom. So again, very nice find there for Shuffler, and he's got a nice damage build starting.
All he needs is a little bit of tear rate to get that going. Not even out of the cellar, and he's already got red tears.
Yeah, exactly. And after the first floor, he's already got, well, not just red, but 1 step beyond red tears, actually, if I did my math right. Yeah, beautiful placement on the bomb there. Like, I don't get that timing right, and Shuffler has that down just pat. Like, he has no problem bombing pin. And again, I'm god-awful with that. We proved that the other day when I played.
Now, somebody, I don't remember who it was, but was sharing their pin bombing strats. As far as getting him up against the wall.
Yep, that was last night, if I'm not mistaken. I do believe Awakened Smoke was the one helping with that. I'm spacing. There was a lot going on, and I didn't sleep well, so... yeah.
I'm pretty spaced on the last few days. I finished my first quarter back at college this Tuesday. I don't remember the last few days because of it.
I'm surprised you remember the last few months because of it. Hey, Pat, Ian, holy crap, thank you very much. Again, you guys do not have to be doing this, but I seriously very much appreciate stuff like that. Like, you guys are going way, way above and beyond, but there you go. Everybody's welcoming you to the spaz out. I love it. By the way, I did not start that. That was just you guys came up with it, and like half of you were doing it, so there's those spaz outs for you. But it's seriously, thank you very much.
Oh, and look who's come to visit Shuffler again.
Oh, little lust.
More
Though dropping the
lust.
virus this time, so that is basically poison touch. Anything hits you, it's going to get that damage over time again. So again, as we were talking about all sorts of items like that with the quote-unquote suicide build, there you have one.
Look at all them spaz outs.
I love it.
You want to get
some
the
people
O
that has
capital
replaced
sale.
PogChamp. I've actually been told that multiple times. That's a really scary thought that, like, I waited so long to put that in. People were like, dude, this is the best emote ever. Like, really?
I keep using it.
Case in point, I do all the time. I love it now. So, well, I've loved it the entire time, but for those who don't know, that was a look that Spaz gave when I said, hey, Dragonfly's here, you want to say hi? And he just looked up at me and had his mouth open like, what? So that was the look that he gave, and that's why if Dragonfly shows up in channel, we greet her with such things. So must have nothing but Spaz outs when Dragonfly, that's Aussie spy crap, by the way, shows up.
And I was waiting for it. Somebody was going to use the Dragonfly bot command sooner or later.
Yep, there you go. There's the actual picture it came from. And there's Squeezy for JimDrizzle, so another 2 soul hearts. Looks like he's going to grab this, actually he's going to full heal. Grab that Polaroid, because why not? He had nothing else. Get some friends till the end fly, and onto his womb 1. So again, with just 2 floors to go, looking to close this out 2-0 here. And again, you guys that have watched last season know that Fat Shuffler was in the semifinals, so
Maybe
he
he'll
is
pick
no
up.
slouch.
Maybe he'll pick up the. God, I'm getting some lag somewhere. I do not know what's going on here.
Every now and then I get little bursts of it. It's just the weekend. It's the way it always is.
That's
Weekend,
true.
everybody's home and broadcasting. Sooner or later, the servers are just going to get clogged over. So it happens, and they get past it. So not too big of a deal. But yeah, I'm getting little bursts from here and there, too.
Ooh, and Sprinter Chub for Jim, but still no buttless Chub.
One day, we're gonna get another buttless Chub, and then I demand that gift, by the way. Because we're gonna see it. Oh, I'm telling you, we're gonna see it again. It's not a myth, ladies and gentlemen. Buttless Chub is out there. He's looking for you. The faces, let me give you the link here. If I can spell. It's not Twatch, it's Twitch. Wow. Learn to spell, Crumps. TwitchEmotes.com will have all those faces for you. So if you scroll down a little bit, you'll see the subscribers section for subscriber emotes. Just scroll down to mine. It's all in alphabetical order. And there you go.
And don't forget, all of the BOILeR emotes are on there too. They're going to be here for the entire season, so use them while you got them.
Exactly. The BOILeR hype will probably wind up staying, but all the banned items are most likely going to wind up changing when we hit Rebirth. Again, there's a video on demand, both on my YouTube and here on Twitch, of me talking to Edmund McMillan last week. And the chat asking him a bunch of questions, so you get to hear a lot about Rebirth. And basically, you'll find out, like, I'm going to wind up having to switch a lot of things for next season. So those are basically limited time onlys. They'll be here for the remainder of this league. BOILeR hype will stay. Spaz Out obviously stays. But the banned items will all probably switch.
It's just going to be a matter of time, and probably a lot of work on... I'm just going to put it out there. As much as I know all of us are going to be working on it, it's probably going to be Cobalt finishing it first.
Oh, well, I don't think I even have to put much thought into that one, honestly. Like, again, it sounds really bad being the, the commentator and just like, dude, that's our most skilled player. Dude, that's our most skilled player. Like, I'm not even going to cover it up. Like, there were some real challengers this year, but until they prove it head-to-head against Cobalt, I've still got to call Cobalt because I've not seen anybody that can touch him. I really haven't. And I'm really curious to see when he races Lethal Frag this summer. I really want to watch that. That is going to be so good. Like, that's going to be a real close one, in my opinion. Like, both of those guys know exactly what they're doing with this game. Ooh, man, is that going to be good.
Maybe I shouldn't have mentioned it until after my race tomorrow, because like, oh man, psyching myself out, Rock.
Nah, you're fine, dude. Don't even worry about it. Like I said, there are challengers, but nonetheless, like, until I see somebody do it, I gotta call Cobalt myself, so.
Oh no, I can't argue with that. Now, maybe I just need to go find an old man to yell at, just sit behind me during my race, and make, you're a bomb!
You need to do better, you suck! Hey, if it works, it works. Whatever it takes to motivate you. Now, see, that's what I need, quite honestly. Like, and again, like, I got lucky when I'll put this out there. I got lucky when I beat Cobalt in that first race. After that, he beat me 6 straight races, so enough said. Like, ooh, who's second best?
I don't know. I mean, a lot of people are going to say Wolf because of the finals, but there's a... Oh, did you see what Jim just picked up?
Yes, I did. I did not notice that until he just fired it off. That blue candle, ladies and gentlemen. Let the carry again continue, as Jim is going to show you exactly how overpowered this item is. Yeah, thank you, Judge E. And I don't think he even cares about those bombs. Maybe he does.
Mars making a good comeback, but once that blue candle came up, I don't know.
Well, keep in mind, though, like, Jim's got an Emperor card, so that's the other thing that comes into real play here. So he's waiting on the Womb 2 to actually utilize that. That's going to port him directly to his boss fight, so there is no second floor that he has to worry about. It's boss fight, go down to the next floor, immediately hit the card, boss fight, and he'll be done. Oh, no! Mara getting trolled by an exploding bomb that got hit by one of the moving targets underneath the spike traps, and ouch. That was cheeseball, dude. Yeah, that look flat out says it. That bomb was troll effing tastic. Wow, dude. I didn't even see that thing moving underneath until it was way too late, and ouch, man, that's horrible. Oh my god. Okay, now that reaction says it all right there. Thank you, JonTron. Oh, that's perfect for this one. That was just the AI troll and Thefatshuffler right there. There was nothing he could do about that one. Wow. That was nothing to do with skill, believe me. This man was in our semifinals last year. He knows what he's doing again. But
that was just flat out an unfortunate bounce.
It really was. Like, there's nothing you can do. Like, bomb into that, and it's going to move over a little bit, and next thing you know, oh, we hit this other bomb, and kablooey. Like, yeah, it control you real fast sometimes. That's what this game does. Edmund.
Edmund McMillan, the inspiration for Spazbot's troll engine.
So, well, probably true. That and the fact that I rip on Itaku about all of his Detroit teams more often than not. By the way, people are going to have to update me on the Hawks game. Just putting that out there. Although I know at least 2 of my moderators that are going to be doing that for me.
Gambit.
Well, okay, 3, I forgot.
Oh.
I kind of misadded that one. I was thinking about the 2 Boston fans that I know. I totally kind of forgot that Gambit kind of was sort of, here for game 1 and might kind of be watching game 2. Cough, cough, wink, wink. Oh, you'll be at work. That sucks, dude. Feel my pain. I'll be doing this, so... Nice. Thank you, Fallen. All right, Brother Bobby for Thefatshuffler. Again, an interesting thing there on JimDrizzle's screen, let me point out. He bombed one of the Devil Beggars, or the Demon Judges, whatever you want to call them. Don't bother. They always split into 2 spiders. You will never get anything different from them. So don't even bother.
Well, here's the thing, though.
Okay, I know where you're going.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
I believe it works the same way with Devil Judgment, is if you bomb them, better chance at Devil Deals.
This is true, which I completely forgot. He's on the Womb 1. I was looking at the Womb thinking he was on Womb 2 and didn't have to worry about it. But yes, as soon as you started mentioning it, it came to mind that yes, you actually do up your chance at Devil Deals if you kill those off. So again, there is point to it. I thought he was on the Womb 2, and I'm stupid. So that's my stupidity right there, not paying attention to it. I thought it was Womb 2. Yeah, this is going to be good.
Crump's wearing himself to exhaustion and letting a tiny thing slip.
Oh no!
The tragedy is overwhelming. And he still has not gone up to his boss, but I don't know what Jim's looking for right now.
Let's see. He is probably looking to see if he can't come across... I don't know what the hell he was looking for. Maybe grabbing that extra money just in case?
I don't know, he blew up his other Devil Beggar.
Yeah, just upping his chances, I guess, if nothing else, of getting that Devil Deal here.
See, and he gets Teratoma.
Which is like the easiest. Oh, Shuffler grabbing that one up here. Definitely not a bad find. Wow, he's lucky that bomb didn't hit him.
I don't know, Teratoma or Blast Assist?
I'd probably rather have Teratoma. I can actually take care of this boss like no issue, especially with the blue candle. You don't even have to worry about the spiders. Jim's taking his time. He's making sure. But there you go. There's that Emperor card. Teleport into Mom's heart. And with plenty of hearts to go, JimDrizzle looking to close this one out as well. 2-0. A very scary racer this year. Again, hell, has he lost on my channel? No, I don't believe he has. Uh-oh.
Are we looking to maybe see, let's see here. I can't remember. Is the Eagles and the 49ers in the same conference?
Yes, they are. So Slack will have at least a chance. I got to imagine they play each other. They usually wind up playing each other every year, but I don't think those divisions match up this year.
Well, that'll be one race. Even if they only
yes,
play once, it'll be... Oh.
That is correct. So yes, he has in that one monthly race versus Cobalt. Tataku corrected me. You're correct. I thought it was just the one that he won.
Jim's already making good time on this mom fight, too. Got to cut down about, I don't know, about 40% health already.
Yeah, it's that blue candle just working wonders, let alone here you see, whoa, getting right up close. I love this method. When you have so much health, you might as well faceplant it, get that fly to work for you. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. A wonderful job there by Mr. JimDrizzle, shutting out the